welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, from the Heart. So this is your reading for the month of September 2018. For your reading, Aries, I'm using Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams. I really like this deck, it's just beautiful. The illustrations are really nice. One of my newest decks, I've been getting quite a few lately, and that's definitely one of my favourites. So let's make a start. What's going on for Aries in the month of September 2018? Universe Spirit, show me Aries. What's going on for Aries in the month of September 2018? What's going on for Aries, Sun and Rising signs in the month of September 2018? Show me Aries. What's going on for Aries in the month of September 2018? Alright. So, by the way, you've got a bonus reading next door. How do your ex feel about you? You can check that out. I like to sort of follow those readings up every now and again, and that one's on the channel. So the situation is the Two of Wands. I think that the situation is about somebody who's at a crossroads. What's influencing this is a King of Wands. Okay, could be you, because Aries is King of Wands, or this can be a Leo person as well. The reason that you're at a crossroads, the situation is about Two of Wands, two paths, two options perhaps, is because the Seven of Swords. I think that there's some deception happening here for some of you guys with the Seven of Swords energy showing here. Or the Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be deception. Sometimes this can be to try and avoid something as well with the Seven of Swords. Or this can be a calculated plan when you get the Seven of Swords. We'll get clarity with that anyway. Recent past, you guys, well, I think that you've seen something very clearly, or this is communication, Ace of Swords. The most likely outcome for the month is the Wheel. Positive changes or changes outside of your control. Coming in, what you're going to experience is strength. Could be a Leo person with the strength energy, or this is having inner confidence. You guys, in the month of September 2018, you are Justice. So I think that you have the power to make a very important decision. I think the decision is in your hands for the month of September 2018. And influence is coming in, though you've got the Five of Wands. Probably you're going to need to have strength coming in, because there's some form of a conflict or problem, or there's some form of when you get the Five of Wands, it's about a group fight, or it's about conflicts with others. Hopes or fears, well, judgment. Judgment as a hope can be to make it a very important decision. Judgment also can be about release as well, or something coming up, or something being revealed. Let's have a look at what the outcome is, and then we'll get clarifiers. The Knight of Wands, I'm seeing you guys possibly exiting a situation here with this Knight of Wands. We'll see what's behind that. Usually when I see a knight facing in an opposite direction to another card, it tells me what it's exiting. So let's have a look. Why is Aries showing as being Justice? What's the situation? Why is Aries showing as being Justice? The High Priestess could be a Pisces individual, or this is some information, or this is your intuition with the High Priestess energy. I think that you guys have, I think that a really important decision with the Justice card is in your hands, Aries, and I think that you have the power over this decision with the Justice energy. So you're the one that's in control of this. It's completely down to you and nobody else, this decision that needs to be made with the Justice energy showing here. Because this is either about somebody who's been secretly giving something here. High Priestesses represent secrets. And the Six of Coins is all about somebody who's giving or receiving. But somebody might have also been either secretly giving or secret High Priestess giving Six of Coins. Somebody might have been secretly giving something here. Okay. Possibly giving away small amounts of money, for example, with the Page of Coins energy showing here. Or this decision is about your intuition, High Priestess. Maybe the intuition is telling you that you need to give. It could be to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual, for example, with that Page of Coins sitting there. The reason that everything is happening is the Seven of Swords. Could be a deception. I think it's a deception. What's the Seven of Swords about as the reason why everything is happening? I think that somebody's not taking notice of you and what you have to give. Because the Empress is somebody who's nurturing. But the Four of Swords shows that somebody is withdrawing. I think that somebody's been secretly giving money to another person. Page of Coins, if you're female, Page of Coins can be a younger, dark-haired female person as well. So some of you guys might have suspicions about a relationship that you're in, because I think that the ultimate decision is going to be in your hands. And you know this with the Justice energy, because you're showing as being justice. And when you're justice, you're judge and jury. So the ultimate decision on this situation is in your hands with the Justice energy, Aries. Because someone, the situation is with the High Priestess, somebody's been hiding that they've been either giving money or giving attention to another individual. Page of Coins could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual here. Also, if you're in a heterosexual situation, it might be that your partner is bisexual, for example. This can be like paying for a male prostitute or something. I'm not saying that they are, don't get your knickers in a twist, but that page can show like a rent boy or something like that, you know. So somebody's been doing something behind your back, and it's you with this Justice energy that has the ultimate decision on what you're going to do about it. Because I think that the root issue is that there has been a deception. And how you come to that conclusion is because you're not getting the attention that you once had. This Four of Swords shows somebody who's withdrawn. But what are they withdrawing from? They're withdrawing from you, the Empress. Somebody who's kind, nurturing, giving. You do a lot of cooking for some of you guys. You really take care of your partner, the person that you're with. But this person's not taking any notice of this energy. And I think that's how the first kind of clue to how you guys, some of you guys know that something's going on with a partner. I'm not one of those readers that every 5 minutes is, oh, they're cheating on you. It's not like that. I just read the cards how my intuition tells me that I need to read them. And I think that your intuition greatly tells you that somebody is giving to someone else. And also your intuition with the High Priestess is telling you that this person that you're with is sharing what they have, whether it's money or whatever it is, possibly giving money to the Page of Coins. Younger female, could be a rent boy, could be a bisexual relationship, whatever it is. If you're man and with someone, again, could be a bisexual relationship, but just a younger or whatever person. But your intuition is telling you that somebody's playing around here, because the root issue is all about a deception, the Seven of Swords. Somebody's putting the wool over your eyes. They're being deceptive, and you know this because this person's not, with the Four of Swords, making any effort. Also not making an effort, I think, with the Four of Swords energy to trying to nurture this relationship as well with the Empress. Now, in the recent past, you guys have experienced the Ace of Swords. This could be a strong conversation, an honest conversation, or this is about the truth, seeing the truth. What's this Ace of Swords about? Well, I think that you've faced up to the truth. You've either in the recent past communicated with this person with the Ace of Swords energy, or you've come to a conclusion with the Ace of Swords energy through clarity of mind that you need to end this relationship, I feel, and probably toss this person out, especially if they live with you and you're married, because the Five of Coins can mean throwing somebody out of a home, for example, abandoning them. So I feel that really the truth is you either discuss this honestly with the Ace of Swords, Aries, or what you've done with the Ace of Swords is that it's become very apparent mentally to you that what you need to do is end the relationship and throw the person out of your home for some of you guys. Because your challenge is this person, the King of Wands. I don't think the King of Wands is you, but then it could be motivation, confidence. What's this King of... Why is the King of Wands showing us the challenge for Aries? Well, I think it's you. I think your challenge is yourself. And I think the challenge is having that confidence to do it with the King of Wands. Because I think that with this King of Swords energy, I read this two ways. I think number one, this is you, King of Wands, and this is you guys having the confidence to do this. Because this means that you guys, with this master plan, King of Swords energy, will need to sever ties. You're gonna, when you get a King of Swords, he's hatching a master plan. And he's going to go through with it. So if you go through with this master plan, you're going to have to cut several ties with the Five of Swords with this individual. The other thing is it might be that this person is the King of Wands. Okay? And it might be that they're your challenge, this King of Wands. Now, King of Wands as a person is usually somebody who enjoys, and he's looking straight at that Two of Wands. But I think that this is either you or this person. I've already explained what I think if it's you, but I think if it's this person that's your challenge, it's because they are a King of Swords energy. Very calculating energy is that King of Swords energy. Also, possibly quite emotionally distant. So really, primarily, if they're your challenge, they'd probably be a fire sign like you, Aries, I feel. because usually King of Wands is a really good card. So as a person, to read them as a challenge, this person might be overly confident though. So the challenge might be, if this person is the person that you're dealing with, the challenge is their overconfidence with the King of Wands energy, because they're very clever. They're very clever and they take advantage. Five of Swords energy. Because Five of Swords is an advantage taker. And the King of Wands, because he's overly confident, he would be very, very overly confident in his ability with the King of Swords to use clever tactics. Okay? To put you at some form of a disadvantage. Even though he's not reversed, he doesn't need to be reversed. Very clever individual is that. And that's why the situation for you guys is that you're at a crossroads, Two of Wands. And what's this crossroads about for the month? What's this crossroads about for the month? I think the crossroads is with the Sun and the Two of Cups energy showing here. I think the crossroads is whether you're happy in this relationship, whether you've got the best relationship. Whether there's a Leo person involved in your relationship. Because the Sun is about happiest and success. Do I have a successful relationship? Do I have a happy relationship? Do I have joy in my relationship? Am I happy in my relationship? Is there another person? Is there a Leo person, for example, involved in my relationship? You know, you're at a little bit of a dilemma. So the Two of Wands is also a dilemma. And I think the energy for the month is that you are at a dilemma. Also, when I look at this Sun and the Two of Cups, because I don't read straight. I don't just read like what the combinations are. I also look at the cards. Can you see this Sun? Look at him. Can you see what he's got in his hand? Can you see where he's about to throw that Sun into there? You might be a bit of a crossroads as to whether this person's trying to blind you. The Sun is blind you in this relationship. Some of you guys are probably at a crossroads as to whether this person's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Because the Sun energy in a reading can also be where somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes because they're trying to blind you. So that might be what your crossroads is, really. Whether this person's trying to blind you in this relationship with that Two of Cups energy. Okay? Showing up. Are they going out with the Nine of Cups energy? Having a good time and looking at other people, Seven of Cups. Can you see that guy there on the Nine of Cups? He's having a really fantastic time. He's going out, he's enjoying himself, he's partying, and he's looking at what the talent is, the Seven of Cups. I think that you guys are at a crossroads because you're saying, is this person trying to blindside me in this relationship? The Sun and that Two of Cups. I'm going to read it in a different way. Are they trying to blind me? Only because the Sun, I look at the direction. Can you see how that Sun is about to throw the Sun, these orbs, into the Two of Cups? It's trying to blind you. Is this person trying to blind me in this relationship because they're actually going out having a good time and looking at other people? Seven of Cups is other choices. However, the most likely outcome from this situation will be the Wheel, which is change. What's the Wheel about in two cards? Or this is unexpected. Or this is about your destiny. Well, I feel that there'll be a change with the Wheel of Fortune for the better in this situation. And I think it's a change that you can't help. It's a change that's going to come upon you whether you like it or not with the Wheel. Because the situation is all about these fears that you've been feeling here. I feel with the Magician energy, she's not looking in the direction of the Magician. She's looking in another direction. She's looking over here. The Magician is here. So this isn't what she's afraid of. I think that this is going to end. I think the Magician, yes, you might be fearing this situation, but I think that you're going to gain control back with that Magician energy. Because the Magician is all about taking control back. And it's taking control of the Eight of Swords. I see you guys taking control of the Eight of Swords. Of your negative thinking. As I feel that you decide to commit with the Ace of Coins to a new beginning with the Fool energy. Because the Ace of Coins is the man on the Ace of Coins is about to place that coin into there. Can you see the direction he's lifting it in? He's about to start planting a new seed. Following a new path. So I think that some of you guys, the most unlikely outcome is going to be with this Wheel of Fortune, be the overall outcome There are changes, positive changes ahead, but this is something that you actually have to instigate here, because all these worries that you've been feeling, Aries, with the Nine of Swords energy, well, I think that you're definitely going to start taking control of your self-limiting ideas. I can't get out of this, because I see you guys starting to plant new seeds, in which with the Fool energy, you'll start to follow this direction now. So you're starting to plant these new seeds with the Ace of Coins, in which there'll be new opportunities that come from that for you. So I see you guys, and I actually think that you're being quite tactical. I think that this is someone you've probably known for quite a while, for some of you Aries people, and I think that you're actually using clever tactics. I think for some of you guys, you're saying, I'm not going to leave right now, but I'm going to start making plans to do that. Coming in, you're going to need to have strength. So I think some of you guys are really going to have to temper your anger with the strength energy. What's strength about? What's the strength card about? It's this person. There's Two of Coins. This person's playing you. They're not just juggling you, they're juggling other people. And it's almost like this person not having time for you with the Two of Coins. Because it's almost like this person saying that they're really busy with the Two of Coins. And I think with the Ten of Swords, he's putting a lot of mental pressure on some of you guys with that Ten of Swords energy showing there. And that's why you've got the conflict of the Five of Wands coming in with this person. What's this Five of Wands about? What's this Five of Wands about? The argument is, every time I see whoever this other person is, Aries, they're making no effort. Four of Swords showing here. I'm seeing somebody who doesn't make an effort. Two of Coins, this person's always busy. You know? A very kind of, what's the word? I'm looking for with this person. They show as a King of One stroke. They're overly confident in the challenge position because they're a King of Swords. Strategizing, clever. Makes master plan, and master plan, I think for some of you guys, this challenge with this overconfident person who's put a plan into action here, and that is really with the Five of Swords energy, I think, to disempower you. You know, so they'll say, you'll say to them, are you having an affair? And they'll say, no, I've been blah, 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 blah. But yet, everything that they do goes against what they say. So their actions don't back up their words. They say, I'm not having an affair, and they'll say, I'm not, you know, I'm not lying to you, I love you, I care about you, and yet they make no effort. They sleep while you work. They sleep while you work. They sleep while you take care of the children, Aries. They sleep while you try to nurture them or nurture the relationship. They put no effort into nurturing the relationship, because they're being deceptive. And usually that's one of the key things and I think it is about deception this month in September for some of you Aries. I really do. Sorry, but I do. I do, looking at the reading, think it's about deception. I think somebody's deceiving some of you guys, and I think you know it. I think more than likely you're going to turn the tables on this person and you're going to make your own plans to get out of this relationship. I think for some of you guys you can't do it right now, but I think that you're going to be making your own plans to do it going forward. Because there's an argument that comes in, Five of Wands. There's a dispute between you and this individual because this person has given up. And they've probably given up on showing you love. The Queen of Cups energy. Because the Nine of Wands on the Chira Marchetti shows somebody whose helmet is down. What gladiator who fights for something takes his helmet off? You don't, do you? When you're a gladiator and you're fighting for something, you've damn well got the helmet on. It's only when you've given up or you're dead that you've got the helmet off. So this particular Nine of Wands, because on each of my tarot decks I always read the picture on the cards. I never read the same meaning into every single one of the cards. Queen of Cups on the Rider-Waite has her cup closed. Five of Coins going towards the Queen of Cups on the Rider-Waite, you can't help anyone. Because the Five of Coins is about people who are asking for help. The Queen of Cups in the Rider-Waite, for me, says, I can't help you. But she can help with this. She's open. Also, not only is the dispute over this person who seems unwilling to open up to you, who seem to have given up on sharing who they are, opening themselves up, loving you, nurturing you with the Queen of Cups energy. This person is also giving up and can't be bothered and doesn't see what you do. They've got there. Can you see how his head is turned away from the Queen of Cups? The Queen of Cups is offering nurturing, and this could be you as well. You know, maybe you're offering, if this is you here, Aries, maybe you're offering with this Queen of Cups energy guidance with the Hierophant. Maybe you're giving this person the benefit of your wisdom and how you should direct this relationship. But nothing helps because there's an argument going on here. Hopes or fears, judgment. Why is Aries hopes or fears judgment? Why is Aries hopes or fears judgment? Well, I feel that the judgment energy really says that your hope is for a resolution. Because judgment is about a resolution also of a problem. Because you, Aries, are the Queen of Coins. I'll also read you as being this Queen of Coins energy. And I think that you're very settled within this family. The Ten of Coins. I think that you're very settled, and what you are thinking about with the Queen of Coins looking out of that Ten of Coins energy is that what she wants to do, Ten of Cups energy, sorry, is just nurture the relationship. Because the Queen of Coins is a married woman, you see. Ten of Cups in a relationship. So I think the hope is for a resolution, because I think that you are very, very, and you can see that where the gold flowers are, the direction is towards the Ten of Cups. So this woman here with the gold coins or the gold flowers wants the cup. It wants the family. It wants this union. It wants the relationship to start nurturing. It's almost like you're saying, my hopes are that we can have a resolution to this because I need our family unit to start supporting me. I've put a lot of hard work and effort into this relationship and I need this family unit to start nurturing me and start giving me what I need. I'm just going to have a look at where that Queen of Pentacles is facing to, though. There you go. See that? Ace of Cups. That's where you're facing. This is you. I'm not going to read this as anyone else. I think it's you. Because the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is a very good combination. This is a very grounded woman, a very resourceful woman, a married woman in a happy family, in a happy relationship, and you're focused on love. So that's why you want a resolution, because you're in love. Your focus, as that Queen of Pentacles energy, is on love. Is on openness. You're still in love. And what you want is for this family unit that you have with this person to start nurturing those flowers, those gold flowers, help them to grow a little bit more. That's where the focus is. That's why you want the resolution. But the overall outcome is the Knight of Wands. And why is what's the Knight of Wands running out of? What's this Knight of Wands running out of? Six of Swords. Because I've got the Knight of Wands turning its back on the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is moving on, and this is a new beginning, I think that some of you guys are going to try and stay. You might read this differently, but I always look at where the cards face. If I had that Knight of Wands rushing into the Six of Swords, I'd have said that you'd have been pursuing a change. You were definitely geared up and enthusiastic to move forward, move on and start again with the Ace of Wands. But I feel because the Knight of Wands is exiting the Six of Swords, energy showing here. I mean, it could be. Let's read it two ways. For some of you guys, it will be in the month of September 2018 that you'll want to move on. The overall outcome is I want to move on because, you know, with this Six of Swords, this is all about me overcoming the turmoil, the mental turmoil. Clarity might be telling me with the Six of Swords energy that I need to start again. These are all movement cards. So for some of you guys, it could be. Yes, definitely. You know, if we look from here, we'll look at the 3 points I always look, well, 4 points I always look at in a reading that lead up to the outcome. 3 points, sorry. Firstly, the most likely outcome for the month for you guys is the Wheel. Positive changes whether you like it or not, because the Nine of Swords, this is about Stop crying with the Nine of Swords about the situation and do something about it, the Magician. Because you need to take control with that Magician energy of these negative thoughts. You're in control of these negative thoughts that you can't get out of this situation. And what you could do with the Ace of Coins is start placing or planting new seeds for the future. Start developing some form of new grounded energy, okay, in which you'll be able to pursue a new path with the Fool. So, from that, in the most likely outcome, you're looking at a new beginning. You're saying, you know, I can't be bothered with this. This person's playing around. They don't show me enough attention. I'm going to move on. The overall outcome from that will be, yeah, movement. So let's just read it in the one way then. Movement. Knight of Wands. I'm overcoming this turbulent water, turbulent difficulty within this relationship, and I'm going to start again. So in this most likely outcome to the overall outcome, there's definitely something about moving on from this situation. The other place we look at is you guys having strength. So you're going to have to be strong and withhold your temper, Aries, because this person's juggling a lot of stuff, and it's making you feel, with the Ten of Swords energy, a great deal of mental pressure, because they're not paying enough attention to you. So from there again, you guys say the overall outcome from that immediate future is, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move. Knight of Wands energy. So you guys are going to travel, leave the home, for example, with the Six of Swords. I'm just going to overcome this difficult period here and start all over again. It keeps leading up to you guys starting all over again. And then we get the influences coming in. Rage, arguments, conflicts between you and this person. Sometimes that's petty though, the Five of Wands, because this person is ignoring you. They're almost, with the Nine of Wands energy, ignoring what you have to offer. Okay, and because you're offering some advice on what you think you should do about this relationship, this person's not willing to listen. Or this person here with this Nine of Wands energy isn't making any effort anymore to nurturing this relationship, to opening up to you. Okay? So therefore, again, the overall outcome is moving on, Knight of Wands energy. Overcoming this turbulent period in your life and starting again with the Ace of Wands. I think it leads to be perfectly honest with you, you guys starting over again. Because I do feel that there's somebody who's not being just with you. I do feel that there's somebody who's not being honest with you in this reading. We're going to get this reading again. You guys in the month of September 2018, the balance of power is in your hands. You're showing us justice. You will be dispelling justice on this situation. You will be making that decision. And it's only you that can make it. Because your intuition, two ways. It's either that this person is hiding, that they've been giving money, or giving their time, or giving gifts. There's something of a material nature here with the Two Pentacle cards. Could be to a younger female, dark-haired, potentially with the Page of Coins, doesn't have to be. Could be to a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person will probably be up to about the age of 22. So it might be your partner's got a younger lover. I think if you're female, your partner could be bisexual. And if you're male, your partner could be bisexual, potentially. Now, the reason everything is happening is because there has been a deception, the Seven of Swords. And how you know it's a deception is because this person's not taking notice of your beauty anymore. The Empress is also about beauty. So this person doesn't take notice of your talents. They're not taking notice, Four of Swords, of your beauty, your talent. Whenever you try and nurture them, they say, oh, if you want sex, Empress energy, they say, no, I'm too tired. And that's how you know that they're probably seeing someone else, because they're actually kind of like, well, everything about what you do, they're not really fronting up to it, Aries. They're kind of like, I'm too tired for that. I'm too tired for sex tonight. Or, you know, I didn't recognise that you put something new on. Or I don't recognise that you take care of the children. I don't recognise how nice you look today. Or I don't recognise you've made an effort. They're not recognising stuff about you. Now, in the recent past, you've either had a clear, concise conversation with them, that you want to end it, Death card, and chuck them out, Five of Coins. Or it's become very apparent to you in the recent past, Aries, that you need to end this situation. You'll either have to leave the home, or you're going to chuck this person out of the home. Because your challenge is either your own confidence with the King of Wands energy showing here, because this is all about you devising a master plan with the King of Swords energy to sever ties with this individual. Or your challenge is that this person is very overly confident, really overly confident with that King of Wands energy, because they seem to be quite calculating with the King of Swords in terms of trying to make you feel like you are in the wrong with the Five of Swords, because this is about disempowerment. So it might be that you feel that they're turning it around on you. They're the ones that are messing about, but they're turning it around on you and telling you you've got an issue, that type of thing. Now, as a result of that, Aries, this is why the energy is that you guys are a bit of a conundrum with the Two of Wands energy showing here. You're at a bit of a crossroads, as it were, with that Two of Wands energy. Because I think that this person's trying to blind you in this relationship, the Sun. It also might, I think, two things. You're at a conundrum, at a crossroads in the relationship, Aries, because I think that when this relationship works, it really works with the Sun and the Two of Cups. It's the brightest and the best relationship when it works. But also I feel that this person is trying to blind you in this relationship with the Sun energy. Okay, showing here. But also because I'll read it two ways. You're at a crossroads and you're in two minds and you kind of don't know what direction to take. Because when your relationship is on fire, it's on fire and it's really good. Okay? But also this person with the Nine of Cups likes to go out and have a good time and look at other options. Also, this could be, this person's trying to blind you, the Sun energy. They're trying to blind you in this relationship with the Two of Cups and the Sun energy, because they go out, the Nine of Cups, have a good time. Do you see how he's looking across at the Seven of Cups? He's like, bloody hell, look at all that stuff there. Look at all that ass. You know, it's that type of thing. You're just kind of like, shit, I don't know what to do about this. Because I don't know whether this person's trying to take advantage of me in this situation. I think that you do. However, the most likely outcome from this situation will be that there's going to be a change, a forced change at some point with the Wheel of Fortune. Could be unexpected as well, because this time of worrying with the Nine of Swords that you guys have been having in sleepless nights, well, it's going to be over. You're going to take control of it with the Magician. And you'll take control of all these self-limiting thoughts that you're feeling and thinking by saying, I can't move forward because, what, the money, because the children, because this, that and the other. Because you're going to start planting new seeds with the Ace of Coins energy. And those new seeds are going to bring you a new beginning with the Fool energy showing here. Coming in, though, you guys are going to need to have strength, and you're going to need you're going to need to kind of temper your temper, as it were, because strength energy, you see that lion there, if she lets it off the leash, it's going to go off, it's going to rage. So some of you guys, Aries, are really going to need to keep your temper in check, because again, this person with the Two of Coins, they're either kind of juggling you and somebody else, you feel, or with the Two of Coins energy, they're saying, I'm really busy. And I think that it's putting a lot of weight on the relationship, on yourself as well. It's putting a lot of pressure on you with that Ten of Swords, especially mental pressure, where you're starting to overthink. Is this person juggling me? So the Ten of Swords is also overthinking. And you're overthinking here with the Ten of Swords, which is why you've got this depression and mental pressure. Are they juggling me and someone else? So, you know, you're going to have to do all you can do to try and not get ratty or argumentative about it. But there is an argument for some of you guys coming in. There is a certain conflict with the Five of Wands. It could be just a petty thing. But this is about this person who's ignoring your feelings. Nine of Wands. You can see this person's not fighting. They're not doing anything. He's just sitting there. And he's looking away from the Queen of Cups. So I think this person's ignoring your feelings. I think also this person's ignoring your tenderness and what you bring. They're ignoring what you bring to this relationship. This person might also be ignoring you when you bring to their attention that maybe you need to seek some guidance or counselling with the Hierophant energy showing up here. Okay, this person also with the Nine of Wands has given up on trying to nurture your commitment with the Hierophant energy, and that's where the conflict comes in. Now, you guys will hope that there'll be a resolution, judgment to the situation, because you're very focused on love. You're here. You've worked hard in this relationship, and you're still very much in love with this person. And what you want is this person also with the Ace of Cups. Can you see how there's two water cards bookending the Pentacle card? And it's important that they do, because water feeds earth. So you guys will be like, I'm very focused on nurturing our relationship, and I want this person to nurture me and our relationship. Okay, because it will make us stronger with the Ten of Cups and happier. And that's why you're hoping for a resolution for some of you Aries people. But the outcome, I feel, for the month will be you guys will be in pursuit. The Knight of Wands energy. I think two things. I think that if you can get your wish where this person starts nurturing the relationship, you will abandon with that Knight of Wands energy the idea of moving on and starting afresh with the Ace of Wands. If you can't, then I think that some of you guys are going to be very focused with the Knight of Wands on moving on to a new beginning here. Possibly travelling, moving, leaving where you live and starting again with the Ace of Wands. Okay, that's your reading, Aries, for the month of September 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.